everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy Wednesday. It is Wednesday, June 25th, 2025, and we're here to do a new moon reading. There's a new moon today in the sign of Cancer. And so we've got the Moonology Manifestation deck, the Zodiac Moon Oracle, the Mini Chakra Love deck, and the Angel Wisdom Tarot. This is for entertainment purposes only. This is a general reading. So if it resonates, claim it. If it doesn't, leave it behind. So we're going to start with the Moonology deck, and we'll sort of let Spirit guide us from there. So as I said, the new moon starts in the sign of Cancer today, or is in the sign of Cancer today. And as we begin this new cycle, it is reminding us to come home or come back to ourselves, right? To make ourselves first priority. It's also reminding us to find comfort and security from within. So oftentimes I get asked, well, what's the difference between a new moon and a full moon? And I don't really know what to do on a new moon. So I thought I'd list a couple of things that you might find helpful as we shuffle along. So this first card is sort of like a theme for the reading, right? But however this resonates is how it is intended. We've got the last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So based off of what I just said, and we know that, the sign of Cancer, the zodiac sign of Cancer, they're all about emotions. Not that they're emotional people, but they're about emotions. And so it makes sense to work through your feelings. Working through your feelings doesn't necessarily mean that it's positive or that it's negative. But what it is directing us to, what it is pointing to, is making sure that we understand our feelings, right? That we are working through them, that we are analyzing them, that we are releasing them if we feel they're holding us back. We're embracing them if we feel that we need to do that. It's about having a conversation with yourself, right? It's a great way to get in touch with yourself, working through your feelings. It can be very hard, it can be very emotional, but it can also be very rewarding. So working through your feelings, right? That is the theme for the new moon, working through our feelings. All right, let's throw a few tarot. So, new moons are about a few things. They're about new beginnings. Right? It's the start of the lunar cycle. It symbolizes a clean slate and a chance to, start new projects and set new goals for ourselves. Some people come together in groups or individually and develop personal or group type rituals or practices, if you will, that they do during new moons to align themselves with the energy of the new moon. New moons are about new beginnings, and they make us feel like You know, we've got to like clean out the cobwebs, right? We've got to release and let go of the past or any negativity that may be holding on to us, allowing us to start the next cycle on the right foot, in the right energetic framework, if you will, right? It points to possibilities and potentials, right? New growth and opportunity. There's the cleansing and resetting aspect of the new moon, where many people use the new moon as a time for cleansing, spiritual and physical cleansing. People make moon water, cleanse their crystals, for example. So there's lots of things that you can do on new moon to help yourself, to put yourself in a position where you are embracing the energy of a new moon. But whatever you do, it is what's best for you. Start out with the Nine of Cups, speaking of what's best for you. This is, you know, all your manifested dreams coming true. This is good fortune. It's a magical time of life. Having faith in the universe that all will be well. So in terms of some of the things that I just mentioned, right, we cleanse, we release any negativity, and we put our faith in the universe and the energy of the moon that we will get back that extra boost of energy. That extra boost will come towards us so that we can make room for the new goal that we have set for ourselves. And in order for us to do that, we have to work through our feelings. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, right? This is the hardworking parent, the person who's got their hands in all the cookie jars, but is a complete master at it. This is the person that everyone goes to for advice. This is the person that is like generous and practical, and they could be someone who is like a sort of like a very spiritual, natural born healer type person, right? The kind of person that makes everything feel or seem better just by their presence. They have a very sensible approach. So you could have someone like that in your life, someone like that that you could meet, or that could be you. Because it's a collective reading, I can't really drill down much better on that. We've got the Nine of Swords coming out next, and you know, this Nine of Swords is like bumps in the night. There's anxiety, there's stress. Sleepless nights, right? And so this is leaning right towards that working through our feelings. And I feel like this is like the challenge here, right? And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And I love this because the Seven of Pentacles is investment and assessment and patience, right? If you looked at the picture in the card, she's in the garden, right? This requires effort and time and work and patience. You don't know when it's going to bloom or if it's going to bloom, but you're out there, you're dedicated. You're passionate. You're inspired, right? You're planting and you're weeding and you're watering and you're fertilizing and you are talking to it, and every day you're checking on its progress, anticipating the day when either the blooms blossom or the food starts to, you know, spurt out of the ground. There's like this buildup, this anticipation. So what we're getting from this is there is an excitement, right? Where we want things to change. We're looking forward to the new cycle. There is this energy of this sleepless nights kind of vibe here that has come out in the challenge. Doesn't mean that that's what you're experiencing. That what that's saying is that this potentially could be something that you're working with, and why this whole situation could be helpful to you. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Lover's card. And so the Lover's card is, it's about unity. It's about harmony. It's about things coming together. It's about, again, that connection. And I am drawn back to this work through your feelings, right? Remember, we're in the sign of Cancer. It's all about emotions. It's your heart. So you want to have that unity. You want to have that peace. You want to have that feeling of being connected. Whether it's with yourself or with others. So we've got another Moon in Aries card, really, really interesting. This card is Courage with this beautiful butterfly, and Believe in Yourself. So this Nine of Swords, this bumps in the night, could simply be, I think, taking care of myself is selfish, or I don't have time to take care of myself, or put myself first, or, I'm busy, I got other things to do. And at the end of the day, I lay down in bed and I'm like, oh my gosh, I was supposed to do this, this, and this, and this, and this, and I forgot, and then I kind of feel bad, right? It kind of feels like that. But you see, the more times we put ourselves last, the more times we sort of put ourselves to the back burner, eventually that catches up on us. And so this is a great opportunity today to reset that. We'll just pull a mini chakra love card here. And we have got the crown chakra, and the stone that they mention is howlite. Meditation. To see more clearly, close your eyes. To see more clearly, close your eyes. So again, this is pointing to that whole thing of like, how do I feel? What can I do about those feelings? How do I move forward from those feelings? That's what it's all about. Use the energy of the new moon to help you release whatever you might be holding on to, whatever might be weighing you down, to help you reflect, to meditate, to manifest, and to move into a new cycle with a clear vision of where you're going. Outstanding reading for the new moon. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, leave a comment, do all the YouTubey things that are so important to the channel. And again, I thank you so very much for spending part of your day with me. It truly means the world to me to have your support. I will see you when I see you next. And until then, I wish you many, many blessings. Bye for now.